Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Monday night, February 10th, 2020. I had done another video. I canned the marmalade. I just checked it and it was still more like, still more like a syrup. So I emptied my jars. I'm reboiling my jars. Of course I washed them. Now those lids that I used are wasted for me. I won't use them to can anything. I'll use them to, for dried things, but I won't use them to can. I don't think it's a good idea to. That's my opinion. I've seen people actually say they reuse them, but I don't know. That's, personal choice. Myself, I won't do it because, especially after doing this twice now, I'm not even going to risk those lids not sealing. It makes me kind of mad because the lid sealed. It was, it looked really pretty. Now I'm kind of like fearing scorching it, so I'm standing over it like a hawk here. It has boiled down some. So, before I forget, because the other video had all the other information, when you start it, after you let it sit overnight, you measure out your fruit mixture and you add 1 cup of sugar per 1 cup of fruit mixture. So this started out as 8 cups, and 8 cups of sugar. It was about up to there before. So it's like almost half of what it was. And it's at a really good simmer now. My jars are reboiling. Did I say that already? Oh, so one little tip that I can give you. When you, for your vinegar, yeah, I see the candle wax back there. Shh. Next time I have my oven on, I have to put a paper towel on it. That's in that little Noosa bowl. I have my, vinegar. If you keep it like that far away from your canner while your jars are boiling, it'll warm it up for you. Not where it gets hot, but it'll warm it up for you to, so you don't have to worry about putting cold vinegar on hot jars. I'm really hoping that this wasn't a major waste of time and effort, but I mean, I could, if I had it, at this point, I could add some liquid pectin just to make sure that it gels, but, it's marmalade. It's not really supposed to be jelly, like it's supposed to be, it's like a jam consistency, sort of. Maybe a little bit more gelled. So the instructions say to bring it up to a boil once you add your sugar, and dissolve your sugar, and boil it for 5 minutes, and then to lower, stirring constantly, and then to lower it down to a simmer, and simmer it until it gets close to the gel stage. I thought it was there before, I thought it was close to it, but apparently I was wrong, and so was my candy thermometer, which is why I can't make fudge anymore. I used to make fudge, and for Christmas, I lost my touch. It comes out like a brick now. So I had made a chocolate cherry jam, dark cherry chocolate jam, something like that. And it came out really, really hard. Not hard like a brick, but it was more like a fudge than a jam. So that was my fear with this. I didn't want to overcook it, and then have it too thick, but I guess too thick is better than syrup when you're looking for, see how liquidy it is? When you're looking for marmalade, right? So my jars are just about done. I'll bring you back when I'm ready to fill them. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm thinking it's ready. It's gonna have to be ready. I'm thinking it is, though. So I'm just about to pull my jars out now. Because it was sheeting a little bit. So that's a good sign. Hopefully. Hopefully it's a good sign. Let's try again, shall we? Hopefully there will be no mishaps this time around. That would be awesome, hey? Sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes. Okay, I don't know if you're in camera here. There you go. So, ouch, hot. Did you know that jelly jars coming out of a canner are hot? I know that. Do I move them anyway without oven mitts? And why? Because oven mitts are awkward for me. I don't know. Are they awkward for anybody else? So, debubble always. The other video also, I hit the phone at one point and the phone went flying across the room. I'm like, okay, accidents happen. Sometimes I wonder if they're actually accidents or if somebody put the whammy on me. Anywho, I'm going to wipe my rims, fill my jars, wipe my rims, and see, tossing that away. Alright, I gotta stop. I gotta be nice. I try to line it up with the label, where the label's gonna go, but you know what? I'm not gonna be very particular tonight. As long as I can get my rings on, I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine with it. So I do one jar at a time. Except, I will say, except for when I do the wine jelly, because that gels really, really fast for some reason. So I'm really hoping this works tonight, this time. If not, it will be a very thick syrup. And I just don't care. I'm too tired to care. Yeah. I'll know by the end of this, by the time I'm done filling them up, I'll know. Because if it's gonna gel, it'll start gelling up on my ladle. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Oh, by the way, you should always have extra lids warming. Because accidents do happen. It doesn't have to be tight. Finger tight. Yeah, accidents do